But in order for that mitosis not to go haywire, we have an antibody to control it. But even our immune system is tired today because it is the antibodies today that produce the illness, AIDS. That's what that means. The acquired deficiency, immune deficiency syndrome. In other words, all those antibodies we have made, our machinery inside cannot make any more. Either we change or get blown to kingdom come. Take your choice. You have free will. I'm not here to force you. I'm here as a messenger. I'm here because this is what I chose. And I'm telling you, you do as you like. I am not Condoleezza Rice telling you to accept democracy even if you have to look up the barrel of a gun. Because I know I'm safe. I may have to go through some more discomforts, so I've gone through 40 years of it, so I can bear another 2 or 3 months. Yeah. There's our problem there, children. There it is. Who would ever think of it? And this is barking up the wrong tree. And the raccoons in my house was to awaken me, even though I wasn't aware of it, but something inside was taking place to awaken me to this. Now, our heart, this one here, has 2 openings, and we call them ventricles. Now, the word ventricle comes from ventris, and ventris in Latin means a stomach. So you see, our heart is not only a pump, but it is also a stomach. It digests the food. Where, in reality, the stomach should digest the food. But this has taken also the place of the stomach. Now up in here, where the blood vessels come in, we dump our fats and our flesh in here. And old man Moses gave his children the commandment not to mix dairy products with flesh. That's what it means. Not out here, here. And it is. This heart is accepting everything. So you see, the way that book was written for our education. But I personally think that as this thing went in there, and people start to, hey, we know this, they don't. Let's do this and let's do that so we can control them. And by controlling them, we can live off the fat of the land, better known as medulla terra, the fat of the land. That's what they're living on. You think that economy out there is going to be better? The whole thing is going to collapse for a new order? No. A new nation. And that's what we are doing here. To get a new nation. To start back in square one. Now notice, the chiropractic doesn't have the word pathy in back of it, does it? No. Because it is not from pathogens. And pathogens mean those little bugs that appear and cause us to get sick. Pathogens. Pathogens. Gens mean they originate in that path that we dig deeper. Now, I'm not condemning this, please understand this. I'm just telling you what it is. This was a necessary evil. Because as we have spring, summer, autumn, winter, spring is to sow, summer is to have fruition, autumn is to harvest, so we can have winter come in and destroy everything again. But in the ingathering, I have something here that says ingathering. Pick it up for me, huh? But in the ingathering, there's the difference. Remember, we are not a perfect circle. A perfect circle is 360 degrees. If we look at the world from outer space, we see it is a pear shape. A pear shape. An egg shape. Now imagine if your wheels got it. Thank you, hold that for me. Imagine if your wheels on a car were not 360 degrees, but were pear shaped. What kind of a ride would you get? A bumpy one. And that's the kind of a ride we're on, a bumpy one. Yeah. And it takes 4 years for that cycle to be completed. 4 years. Leap year. And this is leap year. And I got news for you. And if anybody sitting there gets a different feeling than what I'm going to say now, please tell me. This, as far as I'm concerned, is the last leap year for self-center. Hold up outside, we'll have one more. And as our Declaration of Independence calls God Providence, which means the one who sees ahead of time, so God got to be one step ahead of what goes on over here. You got it? Providence. To see before the people on earth can. That's God.